Welcome back to Down to Earth Mystic for another Pick a Number tarot reading. So if you'd like, you can pause the video, but what I'd like for you to do is focus on the numbers on the screen and decide which number is calling you in for your reading. And then click on the coordinating timestamp below, and then last thing to do, sit back and enjoy the reading. All right, for those of you who chose the number 5, just as kind of an added bonus, the number 5 can indicate change, but also growth. And so we'll dive into the reading. So what we'll do is start with a tarot card from the Crystal Visions Tarot, or actually 3, so past, present, and future, and then clarify with Osho Zen tarot cards. So we'll set the Osho Zen aside, and we'll do past, present, and future with Crystal Visions, and since that one dropped, that will be our first card. There's our second and third. And for the Osho Zen, for the clarifications. Okay, we have first card. And those are the other 2 clarifiers. So, starting with the past, we've got 10 of Cups. The present, the Fool. And near future, 3 of Swords. Okay. So it sounds like in the past, you had probably very balanced, very positive, very fruitful, emotional life, and this may involve some other people. It may involve a relationship with some other people. I'm going to jump to the clarifier because that one came out upside down, or already revealed. And the clarifier is the King of Pentacles, or in the Osho Zen deck, it's called Abundance. And so it sounds like you were in a very good place recently, in the recent past, and then in the present we've got the Fool. So you maybe took a leap of faith into something that you felt positive about, you felt called to do. And we'll go ahead and clarify that one. This is the New Vision card in the Osho Zen. It's actually also the Hanged Man in its traditional deck. So I find it incredibly interesting that we've got a leap of faith, excitement, stepping forward into your dreams, just having this strong desire to do something, but yet and this is in the present, and yet as the clarifier we've got nearly the opposite card of kind of just standing still. But in addition to standing still, this can be, as it states, new vision, can be kind of seeing a new perspective. So interesting. We're going to keep going. It feels like all was good, but you had a new vision to do something different. You might be pausing on it for now. And the near future is the 3 of Swords, which can be heartache, as you can kind of see in that that card there in the imagery. I feel like I definitely need a clarifier for this one to go a little deeper. Interestingly, the Fool is clarifying the 3 of Swords. So we've got 2 Fools. And so again, I've said this in other readings and in the Tarot 101 videos, that the Fool doesn't necessarily mean you are being a fool. It means a leap of faith. So it sounds to me like you have really in the recent past you had some really stable family life, home life, abundance, like some really happy positive things, and then you had this notion or you're currently in this position of having a notion of moving forward in a leap of faith, and you feel kind of back and forth between taking that leap of faith and having kind of a standstill situation and seeing a different perspective. In the near future, you might be feeling nervous or like you're unsure, but you still want to take that leap of faith. So, I mean, this this doesn't really reveal a ton. I would say I actually want to pull one more clarifier for your near future, just to kind of go a little bit deeper. So I will do that, but interestingly enough, it's basically saying that you might have had some very strong and stable parts of your life that, even though they look great on paper, you want to either change that, or there's a big change coming in right now that you're a little bit nervous about moving away from this awesomeness. In the near future, you may have a pang of like hurt, or a pang of like, I would even say probably regret for having the feeling to move forward, but still in your gut you really do still want to move forward. So that clarifier here, it does say, or the additional clarifier, it does say exhaustion, but the Nine of Wands I'm not viewing personally, especially not in this situation, as exhaustion. It's kind of like standing your ground and defending your position. So I'd see basically if you're back and forth, which it seems like presently you are, if you feel back and forth on something that you're wanting to take a leap of faith on, in the near future, even though you're going to have that pang of like, do I really want to do this? In the deep down, you're really going to still want to do it, and you're going to defend your position on that. So if you're in a situation where you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm not sure which option to choose, it sounds like in the near future you're still going to want to do that. So you're just going to have obviously that back and forth. So my recommendation is to move forward. You will not regret it. Well, you will regret it, but you'll also still want to do it. And I feel like I feel like it's still the right thing for you to do, but I would say take a moment to really sit with the idea of what it is that you're aiming for, and imagine yourself in that position already to give yourself the motivation or clarification on why and how you want to do that. So if you're feeling a little uncertain, it sounds like that doesn't go away right away, but it is something that you're still wanting to defend your position on and take that leap of faith. So hopefully that was helpful. That is it for the 5, which interestingly enough, the 5 does represent change and growth, and it looks like that is what you're experiencing. So good intuitive pick on that one. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you have a lovely day. All right, for those of you who chose the number 9, as far as just some bonus information, in numerology, the number 9 can represent either the end of a cycle or kind of a humanitarian theme. And then, so just to dive into the reading, that 9 may have something to do with it, or it may just resonate on a totally different level or totally different topic in your world. But so we'll dive into the reading. What we'll do is grab 3 cards from here for a past, present, and future, and then 3 cards from well, this one is the Crystal Visions Tarot, and this one is the Osho Zen Tarot. That will be the clarifier for us. So we'll start with pulling the 3 cards for the past, present, and future. So in the past, in the present, and in the future. And then the clarifiers will go ahead and put face down and kind of touch a little bit briefly on what has already been revealed. So in the past, we've got the Five of Swords. So swords are going to be air energy. It's going to be kind of thoughts and logic and things of the sort. Five in this card is going to be kind of a conflict and may cause a change of perspective for you. So looks like maybe it, like showing in this card, there was some type of potential literal backstabbing, or not literal, I'm sorry, this is showing literally, but maybe some backstabbing in your life where someone betrayed you, and it's causing a lot of grief in your mind and your thoughts, and so that's the past. Now in the present, we've got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups has been deemed kind of like crying over spilled milk kind of thing. So it could be that you're really still fretting about this past and kind of wallowing in that emotionally, just being kind of down in the dumps about it. And so to start off with, sorry to see that you may be going through something like that, but it looks like in your near future, that might be triggering a change of direction. So with the Page of Wands, it kind of brings you into a new direction, as a page is the beginning of something. It may also be a young person who is passionate that comes into your life. It could go either way. With a court card, it could represent a person or a situation. And a page is a court card. So so this might be creating a new passion within you. It may be a new perspective for you to follow a different passion, because in the past you were burned with a different situation. So it sounds like you're going from kind of a hurtful situation to wallowing it in a little bit, but it does kind of trigger that growth. So with the 9 being the number that you chose, it sounds like you're walking away actually from something that was doing you no good and leading into a different direction. So let's clarify and go a little bit deeper. Interesting, we've got the Five of Cups, which is in your past. Clarifying your past actually is in your present right now. So this says clinging to the past, and it is in the past position, clarifying the kind of deceptive situation you're in, where someone quote stabbed you in the back. So interesting that it might be kind of a theme. It might be kind of a reoccurring thing that you and I'm simply going off of kind of the evolution here of like you got stabbed in the back, you kind of wallowed in it, you're stepping into another situation that might be a bit healthier for you, but it feels like a cycle with you're clinging to the past already and there's a deceit. So it might be allowing someone into your life over and over again to hurt you over and over again in your past. And then in your present, how you're kind of still clinging to the past or wallowing in it, crying over spilled milk kind of thing. The clarifier for that is the Three of Cups. It does say celebration. So here I'm seeing kind of a shift in energy. It's almost like with this deceptive energy in your past and clinging to that, you're still clinging to it a little bit, but a part of you, like deep down in your gut, is saying, you know what, I need to celebrate this ending, that I'm starting to really see the pattern and realize I need to change. So you may feel a little bit back and forth between wallowing it and celebrating, and that's what's causing you to shift into this new energy. So I've got a clarifier of the new energy, and that's the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles can be very representate or can represent strongly someone who is independently wealthy or independently stable, independently financially comfortable. And so it sounds like you've got this new direction that you're going that is going to be beautiful for you, to leave behind this icky energy in the past. So again, with you choosing a 9, the ending of a cycle, it's perfect. You intuitively chose the number that was actually going to really reveal your reading beautifully, in that you're ending a cycle. You really are. There's this repeat, as you can see here. You can't make this up. That you've got this clinging, celebrating, now all is good. It is the end of a icky cycle, and you're taking it to its ending. Good for you. Good on you to be stable and strong, and to take care of yourself. It sounds like a lot of self-love in your near future. So congratulations on that decision. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a lovely day. All right, for those of you who chose the number 8, just as a little bit of added bonus information, the number 8 in numerology almost gave away the answer there. It can represent manifestation and also strength. The number 8 is somewhat of a infinity symbol on its side, or upright, and so it can be kind of like I feel like it's kind of like getting back up over and over again. No matter what happens, you get yourself back up, and there's that strength, and it's also that determination that does help you to manifest your dreams. So a little bonus information. So for this reading, what we're going to do is grab 3 cards from the Crystal Visions Tarot, and that'll be the past, present, and future for your reading, and then clarify it with the Osho Zen Tarot, and that'll clarify your past, present, and future. So let's dive into getting those first 3 cards here. Okay, got your past, your present, and your future. Gotta love the unknown card for your future. Now let's get your clarifiers. Okay, put those face down for now. So what I'm seeing right now is we've got the past of the 7 of Cups. So with the 7 of Cups, that can be somewhat of like confusion or not sure what option to choose. And you're really kind of in this like fuzzy state because of it, because you've got so many options. And then with the present, we've got the Empress. It sounds like you've made your decision, and you're actually working very hard to help whatever your decision was to grow into the strongest possible solution or result. And as I already revealed, the near future is the unknown. So it sounds like because you are kind of creating this decision that you chose, and you were previously super confused about it, but you did make a decision. I feel certain that you've made the right decision for you, but the actual result is unknown, because it's going to depend on the efforts that you put into building and creating this decision that you've already made. So let's clarify the past. In the past, we've got the Lovers, which may sound really obvious in that it's about a couple or a relationship or something of the sort. But there's another meaning to the Lovers card. And so it is actually, and I feel more relevant in this reading, can also represent looking forward to the future, planning for the future. So it sounds like you were super confused about what to do in your near future or what to put your efforts into. In your present, you have a clearer idea, but let's clarify. We've got the slowing down. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And so you're really, I feel like you're, the Knight of Pentacles is actually the slowest moving knight in taking action. So you're really thinking hard and strong and putting a lot of good effort into your creation here. And it's almost like slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, you know. You're really walking through, carefully thinking through all of these things that you're creating, this idea. And with the Empress, that's a really strong creative project that you're putting all this effort into it, because it's a major arcana card. And so let's clarify the unknown. It is the Hermit. It says aloneness, and you can see this guy has, like, he's in the dark with his lantern. Actually, the Hermit normally has a lantern, but this isn't actually showing the lantern, but it does show the light in front of him. It does show kind of a staff in his hand here. So, I feel like that just amplifies the whole unknown bit. And really, you know, going deep within to discover what it is that you want, putting the effort into all the right ways to grow this thing of yours in the way that you want. And it's really going to depend on you finding your way, lighting your own path, making your own path. And that's what is going to determine your result. So I can't tell you anything. There's nothing to reveal, except that it is already within you how to get to what you're looking for, how to find the result that you're aiming for. And only you can determine what that looks like. So interestingly enough, you guys did choose the 8, the manifestation, the strength. And so it looks like you're well equipped for that, to manifest whatever you want. It is probably more key in any of, or as far as the reading in general, it is really key for you to be decisive and to put that full effort into that. So in the past, you were confused about the future. In the present, you're working towards it, but you're going slow and steady. And in your near future, you create your own path. So you're in the perfect position to do that. So I hope that was helpful. And I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for watching.